So cardio, 30 seconds on. Then you'll rest for 30 seconds, right? Then you'll move to your push-ups, then you'll move to squats, then you move to core, okay? That'll be 1 round. We'll do 3, okay? So it's 12 minutes. Half of that is work, half of that is rest, okay? So when you're on your work, bust a move, and then you get 30 seconds off. 12 minutes, that's it, and then we'll move on to the next activity, okay? Go ahead and split up. We are going to go out to the lobby area. If we have enough space there, we'll go there. If not, we'll find some tables. We'll go through like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of some team classroom session, and then we'll eat. Okay? Nice job. Very good. So if you go through this, you see growth goals. This is for a game, so we'll do these on practices too, okay? Because we're supposed to be growing up at practice as well. So you see it's broken up into 2, pre-game and game, okay? And then each one is broken up into mental and physical, okay? So we always talk about the game. The game is mental and the game is physical, right? If we just have physical goals, we're missing out. If we just have mental goals, we're missing out, okay? And there's space there for you to write. So you're gonna just take some time today before you leave, or on the car ride or whatever that might be, to go over this and to write down some goals, okay? SMART goals. What does SMART stand for?
Swag.
No.
I know.
Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, I think.
Yeah.
Time. Say someone's goal is, I want to talk more, I want to communicate more. How can we be more specific?
Make a goal to talk to everyone in warm-ups.
Okay, perfect. There you go. Talk to everyone in warm-ups. We can easily measure that. What else? Good.
Talk after every pitch or every out.
Okay, good. We can easily measure that. Yes, specific. Nice. Each one of us need to have personal goals and things that we want to accomplish today, and then the rest of it will take care of itself. Let's take advantage of this week in Colorado, the beautiful weather that we have, the awesome competition, the parks. I just want us to not lose sight of the small things, right? Of getting better, of not just going out there and playing. Okay, you guys are older, yes. Okay, some of you are going off to college in 2 months. Okay, but that doesn't mean we don't get better. We always get better.
There's and they're short games.
Here we are. The knockout.
They just come good.
Yeah. Best vlog ever.
That's your vlog?
You just wait. No.
That's your vlog, or that's a clip?
That's a sneak peek. You see, I took this one when I was hiking yesterday. Got to get that run and jump in there. I'll do a little slow-mo action on the vlog. Let's see, what else was there? We were slaying the skee ball game. This was all last night.
Scandalous.
Yeah. That's the life of an extreme elite player. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, listen, this one's good. This one's good.
This is when we were playing air hockey.
I said I'm the black people, you're the white people. We were playing foosball.
Dubs, only dubs.
Hello, Miss Alyssa here, hit a home run. That's 4 bases, so I'm going to give her a quad. So I'm going to say, give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? All right, give me 4.
Whitney in the first game, she did a hard slap over the third base.
Yes.
Hey, give me 2.
The play Kaylee made in the first game where I almost hit her in the face.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. That was nice. What are we doing? 2 again?
2.
None of our pitchers let really big hits.
Give me 4.
I heard Whit talk today in the outfield.
Okay.
Stopping the bleeding today when it started to snowball.
Get out of hand?
Yeah.
Give me 2.
Okay, you got the rest of the day. Tomorrow we play at 2 and 4. We got a big afternoon and evening tomorrow. 2 and 4, and then we got the bash tomorrow night.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah.
So get some rest tonight. Fuel your body properly. Drink a lot of water, etc. You guys got this.
Keep improving.
Street Pride on 3, 1, 2, 3, Street Pride!
So where are we headed right now?
We are heading to Aurora Sports Park, which is the main facility here for the fireworks. Huge, huge complex. Probably my second favorite place to play. First place would be Christopher Fields, where we're playing on Thursday with a bunch of open areas out here. Get them used to the altitude, get them running a little bit, get those lungs burning. Most of them that have never been out here never believe that the altitude has an effect until they get out here and run the first time, and then they sound like a freight train. So. 2 things. The no complaining rule, like we talked about. The other thing I want to make sure we do is we grow. If things don't go our way, guess what? Crap happens. As long as you're going at 100%, stuff happens. Sometimes you're going to make a great play, sometimes you're not. But the idea is, think about all the times, like take the Women's College World Series where the third baseman for Florida State made that fantastic diving play on the infield. How many times do you think she did that before she actually successfully did it? A ton. So she showed growth throughout her career to be able to make that play on the biggest stage possible. That's the same thing we're doing here. I don't expect you guys to be perfect. You're not going to be, none of us are. But what I do expect is you guys to learn and grow from every opportunity that we have. Remember, we get to be here. We get to be here. Not everybody gets to be here. Be thankful, grateful for the opportunity that we're here. And like I've said before, the way you respect your opponent the most is you give them your best game. And by giving them your best game, not your perfect game, your best game. Okay, so make sure we understand that. The other kind of thing I want to make sure we do this week. So between this last weekend and between this week, we'll probably spend close to 10 days together. We want to make sure that we are embracing, loving one another. Tonight we're going to do a fun little different exercise once we get together at 9 to challenge you guys a little bit. The third thing I want to talk about, so last weekend, Friday night, we talked a little bit about, from I think 2 or 3 people, about what extreme pride means to them. Okay? I want to continue that theme a little bit. So I'm going to ask a couple people, because especially some of you who are newer to our program, you got to start feeling a little bit of what it means to be here. I want to start with Tammy just to talk a little bit about, what extreme pride means to her.
Extreme pride to me, it's like taking pride in like what we do. Like, we always do things different. We take pride in having like a strong mental side. Like we take pride in doing the little things right.
Alex, she's been around it a little bit, so talk a little bit about what it means to you.
Extreme pride is, it goes beyond just extreme. Like what you do on the field, what you do when you're at school, like it's everywhere.
We'll continue this at a later point. Last thing I want to do is I'm going to have you guys kind of go off a little bit individually to do this, but we're going to do a little something called Hero Heartache Highlight. Okay. And how this would work, I'm going to give you an example of me. My hero was my dad. My heartache was when he passed away 11 years ago. And it was a really, really, really tough time. My highlight was last year when the people that were on this team actually came together after I took away the extreme pride thing. But you guys actually came together and won the Atlanta Legacy. That's a huge highlight for me. So, this is what I want you guys to do. Your hero, your heartache, and your highlight of your life. Use this analogy a little bit of, it's not about you. If you think it's about you, you're wrong. It's about us. And so what we just kind of did here was share a lot of things, some very emotional, about who we are as a unit and as a family. Okay? So we got a little deeper perspective on each other, a little bit where we come from, and some of the things that everybody's had to deal with a little bit, which I think is healthy for all of us to actually share some of that. Okay? So again, thank you for doing that. So here's what I want to talk about next.